Did we need a sequel to Inside Out? Not really, but the good thing about the subject matter is that as we get older, our emotions evolve. We get different emotions. So there are more stories to tell, and I think they did a good job in telling this one in Inside Out 2. All of our original emotions are back. Not all of the voice cast, but most of them. Like Amy Poehler is back as Joy, but Tony Hale steps in as Fear in place of Bill Hader, and honestly, I think he does a better job than Bill Hader. I love Bill Hader. Guy's absolutely hysterical. But Tony Hale? I don't know, man. He just killed it. But now that Riley is 13 years old, she is starting to hit puberty, and new emotions are popping up, including anxiety. Here, voiced by Maya Hawke, and whew, Maya Hawke kills it, man. She is, I don't know. It's like she was the perfect choice for this. And in general, honestly, the best thing about this movie is that, as you can tell from the trailer, anxiety kind of takes over. It becomes Riley's like dominant emotion. And that's true. That happens. That very much happens. It's happened to me before. It's happened to millions of people out there. And the movie shows how absolutely powerful anxiety can be. And it speaks volumes. And Maya Hawke, she voices anxiety just to absolute perfection. From the tone of her voice, for how fast or how slow she talks. It's like she is the living embodiment of anxiety. That's how well she did. We are introduced to others like embarrassment and envy and boredom. And they do have their own little moments here and there. But anxiety takes center stage. And that goes back into how anxiety can truly just take you over. Oh, and Phyllis Smith is back as Sadness, and how could you not love Phyllis Smith? She was amazing in The Office, she was amazing in Inside Out, she was amazing in Inside Out 2, she was amazing in the OA on Netflix, which should never have been canceled. Like, fuck you, Netflix. But she's back. She's one of the actors who comes back, and she again also just kills it. Ultimately, I wasn't really sure what I was going to get when I walked into Inside Out 2. Like, I knew from the trailers that it was going to be a story about how, like, anxiety is taking over and all of that, but I didn't really know how they were going to go about the story in general. And the way they present it, I think, is in just a very entertaining but also respectful way to people who do suffer from consistent and constant anxiety. The animation, to no surprise, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's Pixar, for crying out loud. Of course it's gorgeous. And with the exception of maybe Moana, Pixar is still leagues ahead of Disney's animation department. I mean, Pixar have had their kind of movies over the years, but in general, they're still the top of the heap. So from the animation to the acting, the story, how it presents itself, how anxiety presents itself, how the other emotions present themselves and try to kind of overcome the anxiety, it's just all done so well. I give Inside Out 2 an A+. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.